Okay, folks, section 14.3, order of operations. McVee, what are the order of operations? It is PEMDAS, right? Hang on one second, I can't write as fast as you can speak. All right, tell me what that first one is. Parentheses. Got it. Exponents. Mm-hmm. Catching up to you, all right.
Division.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Adding. Addition.
We'll say addition, yep. Good. And?
Subtraction.
All right. Now, Gray, what do I know about multiplication and division?
That you do multiplication first. Or, wait, what do you mean? Like,
What do I know about multiplication and
I mean, it depends on
division?
what's coming first in your operation. What are
Hmm.
you talking about?
Coolest?
You go right to left.
No. Left to right.
Left to right.
Left to right. Never right to left. Okay, the same way that we read.
And
Is that true though about parentheses and exponents?
No.
Do I do parentheses and exponents just based on which one shows up left to right first? No, I always do parentheses first, no matter where they are. And then I always do exponents next, no matter where they are. But multiplication and division, I do those from left to right. What about addition and subtraction? Bennett?
Left to right.
Left to right also, okay? So if subtraction comes before addition left to right, then I go ahead and do the subtraction. That's okay, right? Okay, good. So now we want to remember that. PEMDAS. Multiplication and division, left to right. Addition and subtraction, left to right. Okay. Evaluate the expression. It really shouldn't say that, should it?
No.
What does evaluate mean, Casey?
It means plug
It means plug in and then do what? And simplify. Okay? But Casey, I don't have anything to plug in here. So they shouldn't use the word evaluate. They should use the word simplify. All I need to do is simplify this expression. But what do I do first, Lou, to simplify this expression?
You multiply, well, since the parentheses is, you can't do anything.
Wake up, Lou.
Exponent
What are you telling me?
is 9. So you have to times 4 by 9 plus 2.
Okay. For those of you who are trying to make sense of that, like me, Lou says we don't have anything that we can do inside of these parentheses. It's just a number. Okay? 9.2. There are no exponents for us to do. Okay? Good. There is multiplication, though, because that number 4 is right next to parentheses. And that's what a number right next to parentheses means. Now, Izzy, what is the sign of the 4? Is it positive? Is it negative? It is negative, right? We really want to think about this as negative 4 times 9.2. John D., you have a calculator in front of you. What is negative 4 times 9.2? Negative 36.8, right? I could say minus 4 times 9.2, which is 36.8, so it would be minus 36.8, same thing, okay? Now what do I do, Peyton?
You solve it.
I don't solve it. There are no variables, there are no equal signs. We got to get our vocabulary down. What is it that I need to do, McVee? I need to simplify it. What do I do? Or just combine these two things, right? Okay, you have a calculator. What do you get when you do that? 21.6. Everybody agree with that? Is that all right? Good. I like it. All right? Get used to seeing that sign in front of it, right, Izzy? It's a negative 4 times 9.2. And that'll always give us the right sign. You get it. All right, let's look at the next one. All right, it says evaluate the expression when A is 16, B is 8, and C is 7. Now, what variables do I have in this problem, Coolest?
You have A.
I only have A, so I don't need to even worry about those, right? Okay. But it says evaluate. And Casey, what is evaluate? Plug in. Simplify. Okay. So I'm going to get 3 parentheses plus 2.1 times 4. What do I do right now, Catherine? Lily?
You plug in
I plug in 16 for A. Excellent. Okay. Now I've got stuff plugged in. What do I do next, Gray?
multiplication
Okay.
or multiplication.
Because I don't have any parentheses or exponents. So Gray says let's do multiplication. I got it. Which one you want to do first, Gray?
Multiplication.
All right. And which one of them?
3 times 16.
3 times 16, and that gives you
48.
48.
Plus
Plus,
2.1 times 4.
you want to go ahead and tell me what that is?
8.4.
8.4. All right. Now, what am I going to do next, Lou?
You add them up
Going to go ahead and do the addition?
and get 56.4.
56 point what?
56.
Whoa, 4.
Cedar, what should I get here?
I times by 4.
Oh no, we're not multiplying here.
On and
What do we get, Cedar?
0.4.
Oh, Cedar, I'm falling asleep, man. I'm retiring.
Peter, that's
0.4. Cedar, you are too dependent on that my script. Just add a 0.4, right, to 48. All right? Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, let's look at the next one. Example number 3 says you complete a project for your social studies class. Well, that's good. That's good.
We are doing that and we get a C.
There are 3 parts to the project worth a total of 100 points. You get 50 out of 50 on part A and 23 out of 25 points on part C. The total score you receive is 93 out of 100. How many points did you get on part B? Okay, now before you start just saying, okay, give me an expression or an equation with a variable in it that would tell me how to figure this out. Allison, haven't heard from you.
Okay, so for part A, you do 50 out of 50 over 50.
Okay,
Plus 23 over 25
all right.
plus x over 25 equals 93 out of 100. What?
Now, let me say something. I understand what Allison's thinking about here, but I don't like it. And the reason that I don't like it is because these are fractions, and what do I have to do with fractions?
Find a common denominator.
I have to find a common denominator. I don't add the denominators, do I? Right? So let me ask you this, Allison. Would you be comfortable if we just said, okay, I know that these are the points that I've received, right? I've received 50, I've received 23, and I've received X. I don't know what it is, but I've received that. And when I added them up, I got 93. Would you be comfortable with that?
Well, wouldn't that mean the other one's not out of 25? Wouldn't you get 25?
Well, you are finding. Well, let's see if it would work. We'll do that in just a minute. But let's go ahead and just solve this for the moment. Let's see if yours would work, because it might. It might. I don't think it will, but it might. But it,
Then you divide by 2.
it might. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So what do we get? What should I do first here, Bennett?
You have to subtract 50 from this side.
No, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm always going to do something before I start to solve here. Gray, what do you think?
What I would do is I would add 50 and 23.
Me too. I'd go ahead and put these two things together.
That's, 73.
73 plus x is equal to 93.
And I would just subtract 73 from 93.
73 from both sides, right? This is an equation. I can't just do it from one side. So what happens to these two, Izzy? They cancel out and leave me with what? And what do I get over here? Okay, so I'm going to get 20. All right. Now I want to go back for just a second to Allison. Allison, let's see if that will work. Let's just see, okay? Because I have a sneaking suspicion that it might. 50 out of 50 plus 23 out of 25, right?
Yes.
Plus x out of 25 is equal to 93 out of 100.
And you have to do 23 times 2.
So I'm going to get 50 out of 50 plus 46 out of 50 plus 2x out of 50, right? Because I had to multiply the top and the bottom by 2 is equal to 93 over 100. But I haven't changed their value. I just changed the denominator. Okay? So now when I put this together, I'm going to get 96, right? Plus 2x all over 50. Do you agree? Is equal to 93 out of 100. Okay. Now where would you like to go from there, Allison?
Well, you have to do the top of the 96. I know, you can do that.
Here's what I like, Allison. Hang on to this thought for just a moment. You know what? As you get more proficient with algebra, you would just cross multiply. Okay? All right? I don't want to get that crazy with it yet. Okay? But what we could do is, let's get them so that they have the same denominator. If I multiply the top by 2 and the bottom by 2, right? That would give me, what is that? 192 plus 4x, because I have to distribute, over 100 is equal to 93 over 100. So what do I know about this and this? If this over 100 is the same as that over 100, what do I know about these two things?
They're the same.
They have to be the same. So you're saying 192 plus 4x is equal to 93.
Yes.
Okay.
You already know it's kind of wrong because like you have
Make it
one
like
negative.
minus 192.
It's going to give us negative, but is it going to give us negative 20
Wait,
something?
you want to
No.
give us a decimal and
It
then a
is.
percent? Like a percent?
4x is equal to 99, negative 99. Okay, so maybe not that. Maybe not that. All right.
That was kind of
But you know what? A nice, interesting idea, Allison. Nice idea. Okay. Let's see if there's something else for us here. Oh, there is. Okay. First thing, Peyton, what do I do?
Parentheses.
I'm going to do what's in the parentheses first. Wait a minute. Lily, what do I do inside the parentheses first?
Yes.
I'm going to do the exponent. So that's going to give me 9 times 3 plus, what is 5 cubed? McVie? Hang on.
Boom.
It is. Thank you, McVie. Oh. Now what do I do? Casey?
Add 1.5 plus 3.
I'm still inside the parentheses. I still need to simplify that. And that's 9 times 128. Now what do I get? Peyton?
You get, hang on,
Okay, I'm hanging on.
equals 1,152.
1,100 what?
52.
52. Everybody happy with that one?
Yes, sir.
I'm happy with it. Okay. Let's see if there's another one for us. Come on, one more.
Yes!
All right, good job. You're ready.